Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of baseball on the show. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 7th inning, giving his team a chance to stay close and have a chance to win this ball game. He got a no decision, but he's in a nice groove right now, and we'll see if he's able to bring that groove into this game as well.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 13.
And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
A runner at first with no outs here. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. And the pitch on 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Nick Tepesch, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, we're catching a hot pitcher today. He's won his last 3 outings that he's been on the mound, walked away with the W. Team's playing good behind him, and he's giving them a chance to win games.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Toronto, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. H, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's currently tied for 2nd place on the team in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Here's Byung-ho Park. He did not play last night,
Leading
but
off for the
clearly
Twins,
back in the starting nine for this one.
Byung-ho Park.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Joe Panik will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
From the belt, the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Again, a 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogt has a play, and that retires the side. One left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Joe Carter. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Joe Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joe Carter has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. From the belt, the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Jose Abreu is on deck. And he misses ball four.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on 2nd and 3rd, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Oh, but the throw is well up the line, and a 2nd run's going to score.
Oh, I love that hit right there. 2 runs driven in early in the game. That always lets every pitcher relax and now be aggressive. Let's see if these runs help their pitcher when he gets back on the mound.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, 1 for 4. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Stephen Vogt will be next. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Payoff pitch one more time. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Joe Panic, Joe Baseball. This guy's a gym rat. He catches the ball, turns the pivot, but he doesn't make mistakes for you. Seems like he's always in the game, making the right decisions.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. From the stretch, a knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Park fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Toronto leads this one 2-0. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Striding in, Jorge Polanco. Previously against Carlos Rodon, 4 for 12.
Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting ninth, catcher, Chris Jimenez.
Digging in, Chris Jimenez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here's another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Polanco rounds the corner and is headed home, and they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Miguel Sano. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he misses with it, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done, force out anywhere now.
So stepping in, Byung-ho Park, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Called strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Joe Panik. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2 out, bases loaded. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Twins 1. Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now in the box, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Segura is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far. And clearly, they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Carter. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sano takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with 2 down. Bounce to first. Park gloves it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Carter sprinting after it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in to try it again. Robbie Grossman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Perez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jorge Polanco. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit back up the middle. One away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit sharply on the ground. Panic is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Hernan Perez.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Out of play. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounded to short. He'll go the short way to Panic at second, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping in, Chris Jimenez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Chris Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Now the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grossman giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready on 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. The underhanded flip. A jumping catch at second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Byung-Ho Park. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's Donaldson down at third. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Joe Panik. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run, but you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Nope.
2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a 1 positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
Jorge Polanco will be next. Here it is on 3-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runners back. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss.
I got to count 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
One ball.
And a neck high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Michael Givens answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Chris Jimenez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded. Score holds. It's 3-1. Trevor May enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Ready once again, Joe Carter. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Fielder, Joe Carter.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Standing in now, Carlos Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifetime versus this arm. 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Grossman moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and it's still 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Buxton.
Into the box, Byron Buxton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider. And it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Nate Jones will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Nate Jones.
Here's Miguel Sano. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins 1. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jose Bautista.
Right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Stephen Vogt.
So stepping in, Stephen Vogt in his career versus this pitcher, 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Buxton over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman Hernan Perez.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a liner. Just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as the lead remains 3-1. Into the box, Byung-Ho Park. He'll
Leading
start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Byung-Ho Park.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. To his left. Perez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's Joe Panik. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swung on and grounded foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
57, Ryan Presley.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Sano, and he's retired 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle.
20.
He's going to do well for himself. He stays
Donaldson.
consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-1 pitch. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's right there, and it needed to be, as Jones is out at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Striding in once again, Joe Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's now at 23 doubles on the year. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Center fielder, Robbie Grossman.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Jimenez.
At the plate, Chris Jimenez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Eduardo Nunez would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
After 2 straight outs here in the 9th, now they come up with a couple hits in a row. They're making it really interesting. Thought this game was going to be over quick. Now they continue to fight back.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And this one's in the dirt. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Here's the payoff pitch. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. The next 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Strike him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Carlos Rodon earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his 41st of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this